Hello everybody and welcome to the Aquarium. This is a game by LadyShelab Games and published by Ultimate Games. And we are going to be making our own aquarium by diving into the water and catching fish with our bare hands, apparently. So it's going to be lovely. The graphics look gorgeous. So I'm really excited to see how it plays. So let's jump in and make a start. So I guess this is our diver. And I guess she lives in this house. I want to live in that house. Wow. That house looks amazing. Welcome. Now it's time to let your love for aquarium creatures flourish again. Provide them with habitats, feed them, help them grow. When you create the right environment, you'll see them mate, and after a while, their offspring. There are many fish species waiting for you to discover them in rivers and lakes. Discovering them all was my dream. I hope you make that dream come true. Okay, so we've got to catch the fish. So we're going to start by building an aquarium first. We've got to add decorations, buy fish, and feed them. Oh, we're buying fish, are we? So I wonder what the deal is with going out to the lake and diving then. All right, well, yeah, fine. I'll do your tutorial step if that means I can go diving. That's fine. So let's have a look at this tank then. So we've got to open the market, select, buy, place in aquarium. Market is tab. Okay. So decorations. It looks like we've got some driftwood. Let's get a nice piece. How much money do we have actually? Do I need to be careful? We've got 1,000. I'm going to buy driftwood 6. That looks nice. Oh, okay. So we have what I always call Planet Zoo style positioning, which is always really nice because you can be really specific about where you put something. I do think I want it just a little bit poked into the sand there. I think it can just go there, and it looks like we can size it up as well. Oh, wow. That's nice. Yeah, I'm liking the building in this. No rotation on that particular one. Oh, there's an R to rotate. So will that just be a... Oh, we get a full-on rotation panel. Oh, hell yeah. Wow. Nice. So yeah, this is proper. This is like fish tank, but with Planet Zoo style. That's amazing. And I'm guessing that Planet Zoo is not the first to have ever done this, but it's the first time I ever encountered it. So that's how that's what I say. Planet Zoo style placement. Okay, so do we want to make it a bit bigger as well? If we want to make this like the feature of the whole tank, I would say that's probably about right. Do we want to put anything more in? Do we want a little tree trunk or something? Yeah, let's put a little driftwood tree trunk in. Okay, kind of got slightly in the way of my big driftwood there. Oh, I see. It can be, there's a bit of physics there, so it can be kind of like messed around with by the fish, I guess. Get a big enough fish, it can knock it over. Okay, cool. And I need to buy, I think I'm going to need to buy about 4 pieces of decoration then. I think there's some like other things though. There's some sculptures, rocks. Driftwood's always a good start though, isn't it? Oh, I like those slate rocks. Yeah, let's get those in. And pop those like in the corner somewhere. I've got to be careful that it's not like sticking out the tank though. I don't want it to be sticking out the tank. Do I want to make it a bit bigger as well? Yeah, a little bit bigger. Not too much bigger. And then I'd like to like maybe rotate it a little bit. Oh gosh, okay. Maybe not like that. And I think, oh, you can move it with WAS and D. Good grief. Okay. That's a good little extra. I just want that kind of in the corner, basically. And then finally, let's just have a little round rock for them, I think. Oh, I do all this lovely placing. All this beautiful placement of these lovely things. And then they like knock each other over. How dare. gonna have to write that one now. Oh, it's floppy, it's floppy. Ah. That needs to be left to right, so I need to push it up though. Oh yeah, that's better. All right, so now I can try and just down, push it back again. I just had that placed right, and that other rock dropped in and made it all wrong. I'm going to push the driftwood back a touch just to give other things a bit of a chance to have some space. And I'm going to put that about there, I think. And I might push it down, if I can, into the... No, I can't push it down anymore. I don't really want to make it much bigger. No, I don't really want to make it much bigger. I think that's quite a nice little setup there. We haven't been given any seaweeds or anything like that to put in yet, so I imagine there'll be something like that going on. So, yeah. Now we need to put some plants in. So it wants me to add 3. No, that's purple, so obviously that's going in. Size it up a little bit more as well, and it can go like in the middle there. Yeah. Next, that's also nice and purple. There's pink, but you know, pink is still fine. I'll size that up a tiny bit as well. Just once I get it into its place, I can size it up to kind of what I think would fit the space nicely. Quite good. That could be a bit bigger. And then finally, let's have something green. So maybe some green grass that could go like into the corner there, I think. Come on. Let me get the arrow. Oh, yeah. And I want to make that taller by quite a margin. I could try and make it like so big it fits the top. That might be quite nice, actually. Then I'm going to just move the... It'd be hard to see in here sometimes. Like, I'm trying to see and I can't. Oh, you can use the panels as well. Look, those panels there to move things around. The more I'm learning about how to move these things, the better I'm getting at it. I kind of feel like that rock is wrong for the space, but, you know, I can't sell it yet, so it's fine. I'll maybe play around with that a bit later. I like everything else, but I think that would do better as maybe like a flat rock that sits on the bottom or something. Now we need to buy some fish. Okay, let's have a look what we got. We've got a discus and an oranda, but we haven't yet unlocked the oranda. Okay. We need to buy. I didn't see. Oh, 3. There we are. 3 fish. Lovely. And we need to feed them. There we are. Okay, so when you were little, we used to catch fish together in the lake. Go to the lake and approach them slowly. At first, they may be scared of you, but if you keep getting closer and wait for the right moment, you'll see you can catch them. Okay, so let's escape to close edit mode, and then I think we're allowed outside now. So this is the part I was more excited about. Like, obviously, it's really cool. I love games that have like the fish tank experience, and you make a fish tank and you keep it all pH balanced and do all of that stuff, and you buy more fish. That's always really fun. But if you add in some kind of like, you know, sort of subnautical style diving too, then that's where it suddenly comes alive, isn't it? Look at this place. I want to live here. I do. Okay, so let's start swimming in the lake, it says. So there we are. We are swimming. And suddenly we're in first person instead of third person, which kind of makes sense. And there's all these fish in here, look. Hello, little fishies. So that one's fear is massive. I need to come up for air. Oh yeah, I've got quite a lot of air, so that's fine. They may flee at first. They'll get used to you as you swim around. Oh. Okay, so I can shift to swim a bit faster. Not doing very well at catching them though. Control to swim slower. Does that maybe bring their fear down? Yeah, it does. Right. Wait, it's like wait for the right moment and then it's click. Okay. Oops, you missed. It's gone into the women thing. Okay. Into the grass. I'm just going to try a different fish. So we're swimming slowly. There we go. Right, so we've got a blue cobalt discus. Would I like to take it? Your aura provided a 20% catch bonus. Take. I can also just sell them straight from the lake by the looks of it. Okay, now I need to catch another one. So I've got a red melon discus in the aquarium as well. Nice. See if we can catch a light blue one as well. I got an albino platinum. I'd like to take that one, yeah. Oh gosh, the lighting's going to be funny. I'm like, yeah, that's me not having oxygen. So that's what happens when you have no oxygen. It doesn't go blah, blah or anything. It just flickers the light. And tells you, come back up, please. Okay, let's see if we can find another color that I want. Probably this one, actually. If I can. Let's follow him around a bit. A pigeon blood discus. There we are. We've got 3 different colors, which is wonderful. So let's swim up with space. And head back. I like the fact that you need to actually swim slower to do your catching. That's really, really cool. Out we go. There we are. It's a bit difficult to get out there, but no, that's fine. Okay, so we're heading back to the house. And I need to use the hotbar to put the fish into the aquarium. Okay, so let's see. Do I just need to interact or manage or... Yeah, interact and then just click on them and then they go. So I have 3 mature and 3 juvenile discus fish. Wait until you have 5 mature discus fish to start mate selection. Okay, so now I have 5 mature fish. Mate selection has started. This will take some time. You wait for the fish to pair up. When you have a pair, you'll see a heart symbol above the aquarium. So we're waiting for them to decide to mate. And then it's saying, okay, lovely. They are... What's going on with my voice today? It keeps going... Blah, 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 blah. You know what will fix that? Water. Okay, so we've got the cobalt blue and the albino platinum breeding together. If you keep fish of the same species in the same aquarium for a certain period, they'll choose a mate. You should transfer them to another aquarium without separating the pair. After some time, they'll lay eggs, and eventually you'll see the swimming fry. So open aquarium management, select a fish pair, and transfer with mate. Don't transfer alone. Okay. They put them in aquarium too, because apparently I have another aquarium somewhere. Go to the container, press interact on the breeding tank. Right, let's go and have a look on the and find the where is the breeding tank? This is a cool house. This is my bedroom. Okay. This is my fish tank. There's my kitchen. There's my bathroom. I'm starting to wonder where I've sent these other fish to. Let's go and look in my other house. Oh, there it is. In my little shed out here. That's where it is. Mysteries of the discus fish, the dwarf gourami, the coolie loach, and the aranda goldfish. Right, let's interact. After a while, you'll see the fish laying eggs. Okay, so wait until breeding. So normally these would be going on in the background while I was out catching fish in the lake and dealing with other tanks and stuff. But obviously, because I'm only doing this with like one particular fish at the moment, it's sort of letting me skip, I guess. After some time following the egg-laying stage, the baby fish will begin to swim freely. There we are. So I have completed all the tutorial stages. My goal now is to discover every fish species, use the bot to explore new fishing spots in rivers, and catch new species. You can track your progress in the fish decks. Bot and fish decks. Okay. Interesting. Let's have a look at the fish decks then. Oh, wow. There's a lot. Oh, my goodness. Might not get to all of these. Lake and river, breeding. Oh, so there's some you can only get by breeding. There's some you can get in the lake and river. There's some you can get in the market. I see. So I can unlock the next one for 1000 XP. Do I have 1000 XP? No. Where do I see how much XP? Oh, there's my XP. Right. So that's going up all the time as I'm breeding and looking after the fish. Okay, nice. So inventory is huge. That's brilliant. Fish decks. And then I've got map. Oh, okay. Right. So market, decoration, plant, feed. What I'm trying to work out though is saying use the bot to find new species and stuff. So I wonder if once I've unlocked the next, I don't know what it means by bot. I can see market, I can see inventory, I can see fish decks, I can see map. Oh, no, they've misspelled boat, haven't they? Yeah, that's what it is. I was thinking there's some kind of robot or something, but no, they've misspelled boat. So I'm guessing maybe once I've unlocked the next set of eggs, when I've got 1000 XP, I bet that's what it is. Okay, so let's have a look and see if there's more like tank room anywhere. I think I can build one more tank. Maybe I can keep them in the bath too. Let's have a look. So they don't have any food. Let's give them some food. And close. Yeah, there isn't tons of like space to keep these fish, is there? Like, let's see if I can build another tank, maybe. Maybe other locations will have other tanks, like other homes and tanks and things. I can buy that aquarium for 500 if I want to. I could put some more fish in it. And in terms of the fish decks, there are seemingly more fish on the market. The yellow discus was actually a legendary from the market, so that's brilliant. But I think I could still get another egg from the market. I'm wondering whether to buy the other aquarium. Let's do it. Let's buy it. Your first aquarium purchase. It won't be the last. Ah. Even though it's the only one I can see. So I'm guessing this opens out once I'm able to buy the next egg. But yeah, let's put this egg in there. And let's put some decorations in to both of these tanks, actually. I'll buy a nice flat rock for it. Buy some plants. Make that really big. Make that a bit bigger. Let's get some like driftwood in there, I would say. I prefer like natural looks in here. Maybe like just a straight up log driftwood. Put that maybe towards the front of the tank. That needs to rotate. That's all like wobbly. That's better. It did say you kind of want to have at least 3 things in each tank, so I'm going to put a little sculpture in there. That's cute. I like that. Maybe another plant or 2. I'll have one of that. And then maybe I'll have one of that. Let's have one with like big leaves on it. Move that one. Are you actually kidding me? That rock is going to be the bane of my existence, I swear. I literally spent time rotating that so it would lie flat and it got knocked on its side again. Okay, that'll have to do. That's a lot nicer. How about we should decorate the breeding tank as well. I should also put a few more eggs in there, I think. Just so that I can try and get the egg I need. Okay, I have bought discuses, many discuses, and what I'm hoping is they're quite cheap eggs. In fact, I could buy more than that. And I could buy like another 5 or something. They're quite cheap eggs, so I'm just hoping that they will hatch into something different. And then we just keep that one as over there as a breeding tank. Ah, we're at 1,000 now, so I should be able to buy the next fish. A new species appears. Unlock your first fish species. I have. So I'm wondering if there's places to go on the map now. Not yet. Okay. It's saying I've got 84% like water or something. Not sure what that means. Okay, so they all need some food. So let's give them some food. Oh, it's only at 4% capacity with all those fish in it. I see. Oh, but hang on. They're not grown yet. That's the thing, isn't it? Hey, you've had loads of babies. Look at you go. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure they've got food. I don't know why it keeps saying zero for food, though. Let's manage it. This one's a nursery tank. Oh, it knows. It knows what I'm using it for. That's cute. I love it. Well, I'm going to put the Aranda into this tank, I guess. If I can. Can I only put 5 in there? Is that the deal there? Oh, look. I've got another aquarium. And I can sell some of these fish as well once they grow up and stuff. And I can go diving in the lake and sell things from diving in the lake. And that will help me. But yeah, I'm a little concerned. They don't have enough food. But I think that's saying that their hunger is 0. None of them are dead in there. And none of them are unhealthy. I think 0s is what you need to have, right? Do we have a dead fish in here or something? Or it might be breeding. I'm not certain. So this has become a nursery tank instead of a breeding tank now. So I could transfer them into the nursery tank. That would help parents to continue to breed. Okay, good stuff. Right, they can just have their tank to themselves and carry on filling it up for me. That's lovely. They can continue growing to their capacity. Then I might sell some of the adult fish. I have quite a lot of snakeskin pigeon discuses. They're all juveniles. Okay. Go to my community tank and see if there's any I can sell in there and maybe replace them with some of these. So let's have a look. So that one is a red melon, mature, $11. Yeah, let's sell that. A yellow leopard discus. I don't think I've got more of those, so I'll keep that one. That one might be a good one to try and get to breed, to be honest. Pigeon blood. I'm going to sell those and then see if those will become breeding pair. I need to work out what that need is. Do I have to make myself food or something? Doesn't seem like I can... Ah, tea. Fair tea. See, this game knows me well. My tea is ready in the kitchen. Drink tea. 25 aura points. Brewed your first cup of tea. This is the pace now. I'll prepare another one because I didn't realize I was supposed to be making tea this whole time. And drink tea. I need 4 cups of tea to get to 100% hydration. Oh, it looks like that didn't work very well, actually. aura points, that is, apparently. I wonder if that gives me like an extra calm aura. Oh, that's the market. Okay. No salt water available in demo. There'll be more, I guess, later. So I'm kind of hoping that they would breed, but you know. Give them a bit of food, I think, as well. Guess you can't have it all, right? Maybe they will eventually. I think it takes time. It's very, very dark right now. So what I think I'm going to do is see if I can head to bed and sleep till morning. And hopefully the fish overnight will do some stuff. Okay, we'll wake up. So, oh, we get aura points from sleep as well. Cool. I can make a little tea for a little top up halfway through the day. I wonder if like showering and things will work and if they will give me aura points. Take a shower. Yeah, so I can shower for aura points as well. Cool. How are you still not breeding? What? So let's have a look. I'm trying to work out like their food levels seem like fairly high. I don't really want to sell my legendaries because, you know, I wanted to sell things that I had more of, basically. Let's go check on the nursery tank and see if they've grown up. They seem a lot more grown up than they were, yes. Oh, wow, they're all trying to breed as well. Okay. And they're all mature. But they probably don't have much room. So I've got white butterfly. That's a new one, I think. They definitely want to breed, I think. All right, I'm going to like transfer some of them that aren't breeding into the community tank because there doesn't seem to be a lot of breeding going on over there, but there's loads going on in here. So I'm just going to move the unpartnered fish, basically. Okay, they're all breeding. Fabulous. The other thing that I could do is even them out between the two tanks there. Which might be a good shout. Also, in my fish decks, how much have I managed to find? Aha, we've now got the snakeskin pigeon and the legendary white butterfly. So the white butterfly is another legendary one. There's still another legendary one that can be found from the market. So I might pop a couple of market eggs in one of the tanks. I need more money so bad, though. Also, I can just check in the lake and see if there's any more fish in there as well. So, if you seem to be okay for food, which I think you are, when I manage them, they look like they've got enough to eat, so that's fine. I'm going to do a transfer with partner, actually, I think. I'll put them over into the other breeding tank. Oh, not available. Why is that, I wonder? So we've got some things going on with the aquariums. What's going on here? They seem okay. They have food. I wish I could click on it and it tell me what the problem is. You know, that would really help. It's like the tank has a problem, but also so Aquarium 3 is this one. I know Aquarium 1 doesn't have any decorations in, so that might be an issue. So maybe that's something I need to sort out. Aquarium 3, though. They seem happy, they seem fed, they seem healthy. I could maybe do with a bit more food, but okay, I'll give them some more food. See if that sorts them out. Otherwise, they might be overcrowded, but it's saying it's 48%, so I doubt it's that. Not sure. I'm going to decorate this tank, though, because that's the only one that hasn't been decorated. They can have a little house in theirs. I don't have much money, though, do I? Back down on the ground for them. And then I'm going to give them some plants as well. I don't have a ton of money, so I'll just give them what I can. That's actually quite cute. Make that big. Trying to just work it out. Like, what is it that I haven't done that it wants me to do? Because it's like 9 discus eggs were laid in Aquarium 2, which is this one here. What did I do with this one? I put fish in there. Like, some of them are breeding. The red melon and the discus pigeon blood are breeding together. Mate selection possibility. Need 1 more mature fish. Okay, so they need to select their own mates. So putting 2 into just a tank together isn't always the best way. But let's see if it will let me transfer now, because like it wouldn't before. Yeah, it's still saying it's not available. Just so weird. So that's interact. That's manage. Oh, here we are. Plant 1 of 5. So they want 5 plants for a growth bonus. Themes Dutch style. I could try and put 5 plants in. See if that'll make it feel a bit better. Just random plants there. So now what do you think? Oh, apparently we're 1 plant short. Let's put that in. I don't have enough money. Okay. All right, I'm going to go to bed and wait till daylight, and I'm going to go get myself a bit more cash. I'll have a cup of tea before bed as well. And I'll drink some of my tea. I think you get 30 aura points for going to bed usually as well, so it just tops you back up to 100. The tanks are very pretty. I'm going to wake up basically when it's time to be light, so about 5 in the morning, something like that. Ah, there we are. Okay, so I've gained 18 aura points. It's still a bit dark. It's starting to get lighter, I can tell. Okay, so we're still struggling with this tank. That's because we don't have enough money. So I wonder if I could sell some. They are literally all breeding together and they're like super happy. So I don't want to sell any from there. I could check the other tank here. Yeah, it's now got something like... If you're going to give me warnings, tell me what they are. It makes me feel really annoyed otherwise. Let me see. Aquarium management. So you need 1 more mature fish. I've got plants 2 out of 5. Is that what they need? They need like a fish to be transferred from somewhere else? Or me to catch a fish and pop it in? I'm going to catch a fish and I'm going to pop it in their tank there and see if that's what they've got that they don't need. Well, see if that's what they need. Okay, there's like yellow ones now. I'm gonna try and catch one of those. A wild heckle discus. Yeah, I'd like to take it, and then I want to go put that into my aquarium. So let's go up, 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 up. I'm wondering if I'm like tired and stressed out, if I just then wouldn't be able to catch fish as well. Okay, out we come. I'm going to put that new heckle fish into the tank there. So then hopefully conditions suit mate selection. So it might select a new mate. But it also seems like it wants more. Oh, we need more food in here. Pop a couple of food in. Because there's a lot of fish, we probably need a lot of food. None of them are like starving. It might be just like telling me I need to feed them, to be honest. In the market, how much does it cost to get food? 25, and I don't have enough. Okay. So what I need to do is go swimming, sell a couple of fish that I catch. So maybe some of the ones that I've already got. Just really anyone, to be honest. And then just straight up sell them. Get some oxygen. So now I have enough to feed my fish. Yeah, Mum. My aura provided a 12% catch bonus. So just selling half the contents of the lake there, but that will give me enough money to do food. Okay, in terms of my fish decks, we still need to get one legendary out of the lake and river. Actually a few different ones, but I wonder whether, like, what I really need to do is get enough money together from selling maybe some of my other fish. Maybe I just sell an entire fish tank out and start breeding goldfish. But anyway, now I can afford food. Woohoo! Is there anything like telling me? Oh, okay, so I'm gonna interact and I'm gonna feed them some more. And then some more. I don't know, I'm gonna end up with like a load of nitrates in here, aren't I? You know. Yes, they're all full. Okay. But they need 3 more plants in there, apparently. So I could maybe try and do that over time. I think it just means that something needs to be done to the tanks. Like, that there is stuff to do. Right, let's have a little look at this one. Let's manage. So they're all breeding. They've stopped breeding now, and I think that's because the tank is full. It's saying its capacity is 48%, but they've stopped breeding, so I'm thinking like maybe just not. Or maybe they need more plants before they could start breeding. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Discus White Butterfly and transfer it with its mate to Aquarium 2, which now lets me put... Ah, okay. Good to know. And I want the Albino Platinum going there with its mate as well. Okay, I want to sell this one. And then sell its mate as well. I want to have another tank, you see. Was at 67%. So what have we got in here then in terms of fish? So we've got albinos, we've got snakeskin pigeon, we've got red melon, we've got blood, cobalt, and a white butterfly in there. Okay. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I could sell all of these. Because part of this is selling. Like, you can't just keep all of them as pets, you know? Like, that's not something you can just do. All right, so now what I want to try and do is get these eggs in here. See what we get. So I think some of them... inventory, aquarium, no, market. So I've got an Oranda and I've got 4 discuses. So we'll see what the discuses come out as. But I would also like to buy a couple more Oranda eggs. And now I've got 3 Orandas. Oh, maybe just 1 more. So I've got 4. And then we've got 2 breeding pairs in there at that point. Cool. Right, so I've got a discus tank. I've got 2 discus tanks, actually. And then when I get to 7k, which I'm close to, I could put flower horns in. So then I'd want to probably just make a tank for each of them. Possibly an extra nursery tank, but... I kind of want to make sure I've got one of every type. So... platinum, cobalt... It needs 2 more mature fish. Okay, I'm going to go and put some fish in from... Aquarium 2. Or no, sorry. Yeah, Aquarium 2, I think this one is. Aquarium 1. So we're going to go to Aquarium 1. And I'm going to put in some of the rarer fish. And then I'm going to sell some of the less rare fish. So I'm going to take a Heckle and an albino, I think, and chuck them across there. Oh, the Heckle's got a mate, so transfer it with its mate. Aquarium 2. Just transfer that one to Aquarium 2 as well. Oh, and send the yellow leopard over to Aquarium 2 as well. Then I'm going to sell that one. I'm going to sell these two, even though they are going to break the pair bond, because there's so many of them are mating anyway. Right, then we've got an empty tank, and the flower horns could go in there. Okay, so I can actually unlock the flower horns now, so let's get that going. Okay, I'm going to have 6 eggs in there. So it's like a little flower horn nursery tank at the moment. And then my EXP starts all at the beginning again. So, oh, it's only 7k again to open the next one. So that's not so bad. My tea is so cold. Ah. Ah. So far, I've not seen a way of using the boat. So that might just not be a thing in the demo. The map has only shown me this one location. So I think that over time, there'll be other locations. Possibly some by the coast to do saltwater fish collection. But at the moment, it looks like I only have this. I'm going to see whether, now I've unlocked goldfish and flower horns and all that sort of thing, whether the pond will start to have them in. Kind of interested about that. Discus. Does not seem like it. Discus. Okay, let's jump up a bit. It might be that once the fish are mature, then I'll be able to... And I'll be able to find them in the lake. But maybe you can only find them at different locations. And I've yet to find a way to use the boat. It says use the boat to go to different locations and find different fish. But I'm yet to see how to do that. So I'm not sure whether that's just a case of... Hey, there looks like there's an egg down there or something. Something down there. What is that? Oh, okay, it's just something that I had targeted, I guess. I thought it was maybe something special and super cool. But no. Aquarium 2, full. So, finally it looks like I'm meeting... maybe when it has a heart on it with a little angel thing above, that means that I'm not meeting certain breeding conditions. Aquarium 2 is full, so what I could do is try and thin that out of the more common species, just to allow them to breed some more. Wow, super full. You're right. So let's have a look. You don't have a mate, so you can get sold. The discus white butterfly is a little bit rarer, so I probably won't try to sell that one. There's an albino platinum, and I already have 3 more of those that are mating, so that one can definitely get sold. Trying to work out if there's another pairing that I want to get rid of at all. I only have one pigeon snakeskin, so that needs to stay. And its partner is that one. The discus yellow leopard needs to stay. That discus red melon is with that discus of albino platinum. Actually, I could definitely get rid of that. There we are. Now we've got lots of breeding pairs, but I didn't sell anything that was... Oh, and there's two cobalt blues that are breeding together. Let's sell those. That's much better. Okay, so our nursery tank. Aquarium 2 doesn't have any food. Oh, okay. Okay, it's good for food. I'm starting to work out what these are. It was annoying me for a bit. I was like, what does it mean? It took a bit to just work out what all the symbols meant. So this now means, I think, that we're not suiting all the breeding conditions and that there's more things that we could be doing here to make them happy. So honestly, it needs 4 more mature fish, but also we could do with 1 more plant in here. And I do have the money for that now. So let's pop another plant in so it can be Dutch style. Yeah, go over here. Be a bit bigger. There we are. Oh. I thought it needed 5 plants. It's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got 5 plants. Alright, I'll try and give it a different plant. Oh, it needs to be 5 Dutch style plants. Okay, let's get another Dutch style plant. Be a certain type of plant that they like or something. There we are. So I think that is them with their plants. Okay, cool. So now they've got an active bonus of 30%. They also need 4 more mature fish in there. I think there is another... Go over to the next tank. Another few fish in here that could move over. Maybe I sold too many, but... Yeah, we'll send those all over to the other tank. That's perfect. Send them all over to tank 2. This one can just be full of Aranda babies. And then I'm going to bed, I think. Okay, yeah, we're doing great. I just need to make a bit more money and then we can have more tanks. Like, I guess I'll do that by just selling discus. And then we've got the little flower horns in here. Or at least we should do. Yes, we do. This little kind of purpley tank. I've only got 2 in there. I thought I'd done more than that. So, oh, I think these were all flower horn eggs. Aquarium 2 is full. I can't decide whether it's full or whether it needs more fish to breed. Seriously. Aquarium 2 is a pain. Oh, my fish grew. I got a tiger Aranda. That's back over there. Okay, well, I'm going to go to sleep now. And then in the morning, we'll see which ones have hatched. And what I have discovered. I wake up at about 4 or 5, something like that, unless I wake up naturally. My aura's a bit low. I think I need a cup of tea. Be hard to catch fish otherwise. Okay, some tea aura. Can I make another tea and get more tea aura, or does that not really work so well if you do it straight away? It doesn't work so well with the second cup. The first cup is the deal breaker there. Okay, so let's have a look at these. See if they've grown up at all overnight. They have. So we now have a Thai snow and another Thai snow. Flower horn. Yeah, you need to manage your aura, and it's easy to get involved in looking after the tanks and not look after yourself. And I think it's important to look after yourself. I could take a shower though. That would give me some more tea. Oh, look at this tank. It's so colorful. So we've got an orange panda, a tricolor, and a tiger. Very nice. So they would have a growth bonus if they... I put some more plants in, which I could do. And I need to thin out Aquarium 2 a little bit again, I think. So let's see. What am I doing? Market, right. Okay, so we want Dutch style plants. So this one. This one. This one. This one. That one around, make it a bit bigger. That looks quite good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might need one more actually. Let's just have a look at the management panel. No, we're fine. We're 6 out of 5 there. There's plants that are sort of stuck in the middle there, look. Them like that. Oh, doesn't that look nice? Yeah, okay. A lovely looking fish tanks too. All right. Some of you gotta go. Oh, good. We got a couple more of those yellow leopards, which is great. There are a couple that could just be sold and don't have any mate at the moment. So I'm going to sell any of them that don't have a mate. Oh, that one just mated up. It was like, no, no, don't get rid of me. No, I'll do what you want. Aw. So we've got 7 of them. Let me just double check they all look fairly well fed. Wouldn't hurt to give them one more food. Aquarium 2 though, like it's never happy. It's never happy with its, like, it always needs more mature fish for its mate selection. I think it's because so many of them are already paired up, but I don't really care. I can't put more fish in because there will be no space for the ones that are already mated, and they are all mated up anyway. So I feel like it shouldn't be giving me a warning, so I'm just going to ignore that for now. I don't think there's much more I can do to make that tank any better. So if there's a little warning about the mating ability and I feel like I can't do much about it, then I can't do much about it, can I? Other than I could maybe sell the fish that's complaining. But I thought they were all paired up, so you would think that it would only care. In fact, I'm going to go take my shower. But I would think it would only care if, like, it was a single fish and it was trying to get a mate. I'm dancing in the shower. I love it. All right, maybe we'll get a cup of tea as well. Maybe... You took a shower. The island can wait. Yeah, it can. I don't know if it's 1 cup of tea per day and 1 shower per day. I'm going to prepare more tea and see whether maybe having a gap of time makes it better. Oh, it did a little bit, yeah. So the longer you wait between your teas, the more points you get back. So that's good. Okay. You can have a couple of cups of tea in a day, but you want to make sure that you space them out. Okay. So the next thing I'd like to do is maybe to jump into the pond and see whether... Well, actually, no. I'm going to look at my fish decks. That's what I'm going to do next. So we've now got a few fish from the market there. Some of the arandas. We're going to get the flower horns soon. There's loads of lake and river, though, we haven't managed to get. And like I say, I'm not really finding that I can go on the boat anywhere else. I mean, maybe I could run somewhere else. Just go in the boat and look around. Ah, here we are. That's it. All right, so I have to physically go in the boat. Okay. I was wondering. It's taken me so long to like work that out, but I feel like it's fine because I'm not really wanting particularly different things yet. So I can go all the way down the river in my boat. Find different places. Okay, it's still saying discus here. New fish zone discovered. All right then, so I guess we now stop driving. Yeah, and we dive in and check out what we can find. So this is a whole new fish zone full of gouramis. Okay. I found a gourami area. Man, you look cool. Come on. They're slippery suckers. I got a red flame gourami. Wow, they sell for so much more. Wow. Okay, I'm going to take that one. There's only going to be so many I can take at a time, though, because I've only got so much inventory space, but they're cool. I'm glad I got the boat working. I would have been so embarrassed if I'd have gotten all the way through this and then, like, just hadn't looked properly. Okay, that's a dwarf gourami albino. Take that. It's a neon. That'll be cool. I can get 4 of them. So flame one. I swim faster actually because I need to go to where there's a few more of them. But I also need to sell some because I'm going to need a new tank to put these into. They like going in the grass, don't they? My goodness me. I can't see. Okay, maybe we'll go for a different one. Maybe I'll get some oxygen too. Probably bad for my aura. That's the other thing, is I'd get a better catch bonus if I had a better aura as well. Right, so you, I'm going to sell. So I want not to come away from here till I've got like 500 and I can get the next tank. Sell. Oh, she's given us so much to do just for a demo. I guess the whole point of the real game is going to be that you'll get to do all of this with the saltwater fish, and there's probably going to be some really cool ones as well. Come on. Gotcha. Sell. I'm only seeing like 3 types of fish here, so... Yeah, I do need a tank for them, so I've got to keep going. They've all gone down to the bottom. Okay, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna sell you to the highest bidder. Blame oneself for a lot more. Oh, they're so much harder to catch though. They just like stick around the seafloor, hiding in the grass. Oh. Come on. Don't hide in the grass, please. Be a good fish. I think every time I swim faster at all, I scare them. Okay, I'm going to, I think I'm going to head back and then I'll come back here like tomorrow or something because I've got like no oxygen left. I've got horrendous catch bonus right now because of my aura. So I'm feeling stressed out basically. I board my boat. Drive. I'm going to go back home. So I guess that's the thing with going further afield is it's going to be harder to catch things because you're going to have a way worse aura by the time you get to that place, you know? Go back to my dock. As much as I could have gone and got fish a bit earlier in this, could have gone on the boat and things, I feel like I did manage to work it out at a fairly appropriate time. Like, up until then, I had a lot to do with my other fish. Aquarium 2 is still unhappy. Aquarium 2 will never be happy. All right, let's look after myself for a bit. The fish can wait. They can stay there. Let's make a cup of tea. And then take another shower. I like the fact that you've got to look after yourself as well. It's just a nice touch, I think. Remind you to like touch grass a bit, you know? Or the shower and the teapot. Have a dance in the shower. I'm going to go to bed after that as well. Didn't do too much because I'd already showered, so I'm guessing that most of my lack of aura is due to a sleep deficit, so I'm going to go to sleep. I think what it is there's a certain amount of, there's probably like 30 points of aura available for sleep. There's probably a certain amount available for thirst and a certain amount available for hygiene. And so if you've already filled that need recently, then you don't need to fill it again. So make tea and take a shower again and just see if I can get that closer to 100. I need to look after myself. So I feel like a tea and a shower before bed and a tea and a shower after bed probably quite helpful. She's having a fun time. Didn't get too many shower points there, so maybe once a day shower and a couple of cups of tea. 88% is a lot better though. Let's go and have a little look at Aquarium 2 and see if we can do anything to help out on that one. I desperately need a new fish tank, so selling some of these would help. Oh, I just sold one of their plants. Oh, that sucks. Oops. Okay, they still got enough. Okay, so let's do some selling then. We have a lot of snakeskin pigeons right now. So I'm going to sell 2 of them. A white butterfly isn't breeding right now. I could sell that one actually. Okay, and they could do a little top up of food. Then I think they're all okay. And yet it says that they need more stuff happening in their tank. And I'm like, I don't believe that. Aquarium 3 is apparently fine. Let's have a look at Aquarium 3. So Aquarium 3 actually has things that it needs me to do. I don't get these. I still don't get these warnings. Let me know in the comments if you get them more than I do, but they definitely have low food though. I'm gonna feed them twice. I think that should help. They want 1 more mature fish in there to get the breeding possibility up. So maybe we need 5 to start, I guess. So I'm just gonna give them another Oranda egg, and then I can just leave them to do their thing and see what I find. Okay, cool. So next thing I want to do is just look after the tank up here, just see what that's got going on. It's saying that they can't breed either. Got 1 breeding pair right now. If they had 1 more mature fish, they could breed more. We got 1 golden one. That's nice. So, oh yeah, the golden one, if there was 1 more mature fish, it would have a better mate selection. Oh, of course, I tell you, that's probably why. It wants, like... It wants mature fish to mate with. It wants more selection, but then because there's already like loads of mating pairs in there, I can't do it. So that's why that's unhappy. It's not a case of needing more mature fish. It's a case of needing more mature fish that they can choose from. And obviously, if you've got a tank already full of mating fish, that's a problem. Okay, well, that kind of makes sense. Unless they're all mating, and then it's like, well, why are you complaining? Because you're already mating. So let's try and pop in here another flower horn egg. That should help them out. So that's me. I've basically done as much as I can there. Should I get a cup of tea? Yeah, let's have a cup of tea. Okay, so now I'm just going to look after Aquarium 2 a little bit, and then I'm going to try and get the money together for a 4th aquarium. I somehow doubt that within the scope of this, I'm going to be able to do a ton of like finding all the fish. I definitely encourage you, if you like the look of this, to get the demo, because it's like, I think it's going to let you do quite a lot just from a demo, which is, again, really nice of the devs. So it would be nice then to support them when the game does come out, which will be... So...
Welcome to your new beautiful home.
No! Don't you autoplay on me. I'm just trying to look at the... when it's due to be out. It says its release date is 30th of May, but I don't know if that's just the release of the demo. 1 second, I will check for you, because I would like you to know. The aquarium. Is the full game out? Oh, it's a coming soon. It's a coming soon. There you go. I hope you enjoyed the look at the fish while I was finding that out for you. Aquarium 1 is hungry. Well, that's definitely something I can sort. Yeah, I'm mostly just struggling for money, you know? That seems to be more what's happening here. I'm just struggling for money. I thought I fed them a couple of times already. A flower horn's just super hungry fish or something. I'll just give them all the rest of the food that's available. They look massive, actually. They're huge. Right, and then aquarium 2, I think just honestly might need to be thinned out. Take it back to basics. But like basically every single fish in there is already mating. So it's telling me that it can't find more mates, but they already are mating. Oh, what is it that they're too full to have babies? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, so let's see what we can do. I'm going to take out this one. And this one. Is that okay now? Are we all good? We need to thin it out some more. I think I will take this one. And this one. And that's as much as I want to thin it out. I'll happily just... Maybe extra tanks and having like less of them and stuff. I'm not sure. They're all pretty well fed, right? Yeah, they're all well fed. They're all breeding away. Okay. I don't see a problem with them. That's fine. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is to take my boat back out. Back to that area I was in before. Actually, no, I've got nowhere to put them, so I have to stay in my inventory. So we on the map, we kind of found the dwarf gourami area, didn't we? So I think we went around this way. So I'm finding places where I can find all these different fish now. Ah, I should have had a shower. My aura's getting a bit low now. I had a couple of cups of tea. It's better than it was yesterday when it came out, though. There's definitely plenty of fish to catch then, so I don't need to worry too much about selling the fish I catch. There's always, like, plenty in this river. This river's huge. See what we can get. Let's be all sneaky. Let's go get you. Hello. So between all of the management of the fish tanks, I'm actually close to having the money for another one now. Just need to catch a couple more of these. That's a very scared little dwarf gourami, that one. There's no one to go near me. There we are. 490. So if we sell one more, Get a little tank together. I'll maybe catch another couple as well. There we are, that's enough. Okay, and then I'd like to catch 2 more so that we've got like enough in the tank to breed. Usually they seem to want about 5 for that. So why don't we catch another flame one? If I can get to this one. Where are you? I've seen you. You're hiding in the grass again. Sometimes when they hide in the grass, I'm actually better off not even worrying about them. I wanted one of the red ones though. Loads of these neon ones. I guess I'll go for the neon one next. Come back here, you. Oh, I've got no oxygen, so I'm probably flailing about and making them scared, so that's not great, is it? Let's top that up. I'm glad it's not a game where it really massively punishes you for running out of oxygen. I have to swim so slow so they don't get scared. It's definitely a game of patience. It's really hard to catch something you can't see. I'm really struggling with some of these. I keep going in the grass. So annoying. My aura just terrible right now or something. Is that why I can't catch them? There we are. I want to take that one. Oh, right. Okay. I can actually... I could have done this yesterday. If I'd have had the time. They stack in the hot bar, which is quite nice. Okay, that should be enough to start a tank. I'm very excited about. But I will probably need to go and sell a couple more things. I might sell a couple of my discuses or something, just to get some money for their tank decorations. And then they can breed and stuff, and that'd be awesome. But also I've got a lot of EXP here, so I could unlock also the Coolie Loach. And the Dwarf Gourami. Oh, soon, actually, soon, because I need 10k for that one. Then we've got Angelfish, Corridoras, Goldfish, Oscar Cichlid, and Ranku, or Ranchu, I think. Yeah, my aura is terrible right now. I'm excited to get this new fish tank up and running, or at least started on. But yeah, I think if I had managed to get the boat running before, I just would have not had the tank space or the... Okay. The tank space or the money to decorate or anything like that. So I think, like I say, I probably did... Come on, stop. Engine. Thank you. I did do that at the right time. I was trying to stop by the dock. It just didn't work. Okay. Shush. Okay, so I think what we'll do the tank up in the morning. I'm going to just look after my character for a bit. So she's looking a bit like thirsty and she needs a shower because she's been swimming. Hygiene level is probably down a bit. a full 25 points from the tea, so she probably was really thirsty. And then she's doing her dance. So she's having a happy shower. Only 9 from the shower, so she probably wasn't that dirty. So it's most of it probably going to come from sleep. So we sleep till like 6 a.m. or something? Or do we just let her sleep until she wakes up? Yeah, there we are. So 72%. Let's go make a cup of tea straight away. I really love this house. It's just such a nice thing. Like, such a lovely, pretty game, you know? And if a game is going to be about things like fish breeding and stuff, I think it's good if it's pretty. I won't worry too much about a shower this morning. Let's go and make our new tank then. So we're going to go get tank 4 finally. Don't know how many tanks you'll be allowed in the demo. That might be the last one, you never know. But there could be space for one over here maybe. And maybe one over here as well. I don't know. We'll have to see. So how are you guys doing? You're fine. You're breeding. You're all good. You just stopped breeding. Maybe they want some food. Happy fish food. Oh, I don't have enough money to feed them. Well, that's a good start. So what I'm actually going to do, I think, is pop the new fish into here. Got some room in my inventory. And then I'm going to catch some easy discus, just 1 or 2 of them, just to... get some money for fish food. They don't go into the grass, so they're a little bit easier to catch. I'm pressing E to catch them, and I don't think that works. I think that's my problem there. Okay. So the discuses don't sell for as much money, but they're an awful lot easier to catch. They catch almost on the first go, and they never give you problems, and la la la. Right, so we've now got a bit of money for food, and maybe a tiny bit of decorating in the new tank. Should swim fast now. Okay. So feeding is obviously really important. Although they don't look too hungry right now. They look okay. They were running out of food. But let's go to the market and grab some food anyway. And I can just pop a couple of bits in each tank. Okay. These probably don't have any food. So let's pop some food into them. Be a bit happier. Yep, so they've got some food now. Some of them are already trying to breed. Perfect. Yeah, those are a breeding pair. But it's then saying it needs 2 more for them to actually breed. So I don't know. I don't know what's happening there. These seem to be... Well, for a second there, they were actively breeding. No, yeah, they're actively breeding. So that's cool. I'm happy with that. Aquarium 3. Let's have a look at you. There's one actively breeding. And they just stopped. Did they? Is that because they laid an egg or... They're just unhappy? Do I just need more? Two, 4, 6, 8. Again, they just stopped breeding too. I'm not certain on it. Like, I would love a bit more of a guide as to what the rules are. Ah, it's telling me how many of each type I've got here as well, look. So that's quite useful. Honestly, I don't know why I'm not finding these things earlier, but I think there's just a lot to learn in the game. And so what tends to happen is I learn all the basics and then I'm like, oh, there's a thing. And oh, there's a thing later on. I do not have the ability to buy eggs. For the gouramis, but I do for these. So I could buy a couple of eggs for them. Then there would be more of a mate selection for a pink. Oh. So maybe we get the right mating pairs for that if we had a couple more mature fish in there. Well, how about we go to the market then and we get 2 more Oranda eggs. Oh, one day I'll remember to actually change the amount on it. Okay, we have enough now as well to unlock the dwarf gourami eggs. So I would like very much to pop a couple of those eggs in as well. Oh, got a baby already. Oh, that must have been when they bred. Lovely. And I popped an egg in as well. So once the egg is hatched and that one is mature, we should have enough. So that's all good. Aquarium 4. I could do with decorating Aquarium 4 as well, but you know, don't have much money at the moment, so we'll just not worry too much about that. But yeah, I kind of wish that if they were well fed, that would show as a green plate or heart or whatever, because at the moment it looks like it's something I need to deal with because it's red. And I know that's like probably a little bit of a silly thing, but let's go and have a look at my flower horns. Okay, so we've got a couple of golden ones and a few Thai snow ones. But there's maybe some other ones I could find if I could find them in the wild. So that would be kind of cool. But I'm going to just feed them for now. Oh, I could maybe give them one egg. One flower horn egg. One little baby flower horn. And then once that's matured, they'll be all good. Cool. So it's really just Aquarium 2. Aquarium 2 is always a pain. It's like never right somehow. It's never right. I think it's just maybe a little bit over full still, honestly. And yet it is like the best, you know, it's the best tank we have. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, we've got... Problem is we're going to have not enough types. So 1, 2... Got a butterfly. I've got a melon, butterfly, pigeon, albino, snakes. Yeah, probably what I need is an extra tank. So I could keep all the different types of fish together. If I look in my fish decks, there's still... Oh, there's still a market one for the discus. Huh. And there's still a legendary one that I haven't found in the lake. So I maybe need to be looking around the lake a bit more for a legendary... Well, unless that is a legendary, like, goldfish that I haven't found. But I feel like there might be, like, a super rare discus, like, sitting around in the lake somewhere that I haven't seen. So that could be something to go and find. Lake and river. That's got a lock on it. So I'm wondering... Oh, no, they all do. That's fine. There are so many. Like I said, I don't think we're going to be able to get all of them. But what I'd like to maybe do is try and find some of the rarer versions of some of the other fish. Let's go find a different fish area maybe. Right, my aura is absolutely terrible right now, so I need a cup of tea and a shower. Pretty much my life. Oh, I need a cup of tea. Oh, I need a shower. Record some videos. Go for a walk. Have a cup of tea. Have a shower. Go to sleep for a bit. Okay, shower had. I've got 11 aura points for the shower, so we're on 69%. Yeah, okay, I'm going to take the boat and I'm going to go in the other direction. So at the moment on the map, we went down there and found the dwarf gourami. So probably around here, there'll be all sorts of like different things I can find. So let's go in the other direction. There we go. See if we can find a new fish area and what it might be. But I think that'd probably be a good way to end the episode, would be to find as many new fish areas as I can and show you kind of where they are. Aha, so this is the Aranda area. All right, maybe we'll just keep going a bit. And then I'll know where to go if I want to sort of hunt for a particular fish. To explore the river. I wonder if we will find another area. Been going a while without finding one. There's got to be one around here, right? In this little loop. So going around that little loop at the moment. Oh, it slows your boat when you look at the map. That sucks. Right, we found the angelfish area. See if I can find anything else down here, but it's just kind of going off the screen at that point. It's off the map, so unless there's something like right in the end here, I can say that that's been fully explored. This kind of looks like a little rocky area. Never know, there might be something. Okay, we hit an invisible wall. So I can confidently say that beyond those angelfish, there's nothing more. Or you just want to go up and around. Oh, I want to go down to the south, actually. That looks like a promising area. And then I might need to go home to bed. But I feel like it's going to be a lot easier to work on things if I've done a big explore and worked out where things are. I can be like, I want to get more of this fish. I want to get more of that fish. And I can just see where they are. There's no particular need to go home at night. It's a bit dark. I mean, apologize for the very dark screen there. Yeah, so we're going around here. Let's see if there's anything around here. And then I'll try and sort of head towards home. And we'll go have a sleep. And then we'll make it bright. I know sometimes it's really hard for people to see. I think YouTube makes it even worse as well. So I really try to not do tons of nighttime gaming. But sometimes you just get stuck outside. So that's where the corridors live. Good to know. And then I'm guessing like you'll need to, probably the reason it gave you an invisible wall there is you could probably go out into the sea and go and explore around the coastline once the full game is out. So there probably won't be an invisible wall there in the full game. We found goldfish. Where are we now? Oh, okay. I very much expect there won't be anything down there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different types of fish found. I expect there'll be one there. And I expect there'll be one there. I'll turn around. How close to home am I? Not that close, but I could go home and then go on a little northern loop tomorrow. That would work. Yeah, that's what I think I'll do. It's very dark, and I know that, like I say, doesn't help anybody watching that can't like see in the dark very well. Just make sure I'm going the right way. I feel like it should be this way. Yeah, I'm going to turn around there. Around to the south a little bit. Or more kind of southeast. No, southwest. So east and west, they are my arch nemesis, but I am starting to learn. Let me go past the veranda area. That should take me home. Yeah, there's home. So we'll go and have a sleep and a shower and a cup of tea. And then I'll go and explore those northern regions. And I'll just then hopefully be able to show you where every type of fish is on the map. Which is great for somebody that an hour and a half ago didn't understand how the boat worked. I've got a dwarf gourami, sorry, red robin. Nice. Very nice. Stop that engine. Stop the engine, please. Stop. Engine. This is annoying. I'm pressing E to stop engine. Oh, do I need to press and hold, maybe? It's fine. I'll just swim. I drive up to the dock beautifully. I think you need to hold E down to stop the engine a bit. And that's maybe where I'm going wrong there. Every day's a learning day. Right, so now I need to go sleep. And I'll probably need to do a bit of sorting out of my ship. Of my fish. Oh, the boat is outside. So I'll have a shower, I'll have a cup of tea, go to bed, just get my aura all sorted out. I think tea might give me more than the shower. The shower only gave me 4 points. I don't think you need to shower that often in this compared to how often you need tea. Makes sense. Ooh, a blue dragonflower. Wow, you got some nice things going on here. But I am going to leave them overnight. Go find other fish areas. I just let her sleep fully there because I feel like that's the best thing to do. Aquarium 3 needs food, and I'm absolutely happy to go and feed them, but I'm not interested at the moment in making their breeding cycles and things easier. I just want to go and explore a little bit, so we'll give them some food. If we can. They're hungry, but I don't seem to be able to give them food. Let's interact with the tank and then give them... Can I give them food then? Yeah, there we are. Maybe I can't do it from the management screen, although I could have sworn I'd done it from the management screen before, but... So I'm just going to go back onto the boat and let's go and see. I love that quick change into the bathing suit there. Right, and let's go and see if we can find some other cool fishing areas. So if you look at the amount of eggs you can get, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On the map, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 4 more areas that we can find. So what I'd like to do is kind of head up north here. So I think it's this way. Should have had a cup of tea before I went, shouldn't I? Yeah. So this is the flower horn area. Then I'm actually going to go this way, I think. Be a bit more methodical about things. Avoid that big sticky out route. Okay, so then we need to just go around there. Okay, I expect there'll be something around here somewhere. Just looks like an area that some fish might decide to roam in. Maybe not. Yeah, this is a goldfish area. Oh, we've got 2 goldfish areas. How interesting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 areas. But we've got 2 places where we can find goldfish. And there might be different fish in each area as well. So when you're trying to look for those legendaries, if you're like particularly like, oh, I want to see if I can find a legendary goldfish today, then you can go to both of those areas. I'll loop around the top of this loop. I think it's a loop. Yeah. So we'll go around clockwise. So that's the Ranchu. So I think that's a new one. Yeah, it is. So what don't we have? We've got flowerhorn, aranda, angelfish, goldfish, corridora, dwarf gourami, Ranchu. Let's go to aranda, flowerhorn. We haven't found the coolie loach area. Or I don't think we found the Oscar cichlid area. I think we found everything else. I think. But yeah, it seems like the later on breeds are much further out in the map, which kind of makes sense. So a lot of the earlier ones are closer by. I do like a figure of 8 around here, I think. Assuming I can do a figure of 8 around here. Yeah, I can. And then I'll head up to there. And then I think I've explored everything. So hopefully by the time I get up there, I'll have found everything. Otherwise there'll be something hiding somewhere and I won't know where I won't know where it is. Like, no! I can never find all the fish. At least doing this, I know there's a potential I could if I spent enough time on it. But I think once I found all the fish locations, I'm going to wrap up the episode there. So we found the Coolie Loach, sorry. And then I think the final one will probably be in this area around here. But yeah, I definitely think one thing, everything is pretty decent in this game. I do think a bit more of maybe a tutorial about what all the symbols mean and how to breed the fish a bit more. Like just a little bit more guidance on that would be really cool. And just a little part on the tutorial showing you, yay, all the fishing zones have been found. The Oscar cichlid, we have found it. So there we are. If you want to know where things are, the Ranku is there, the Coolie Loach is there, the Oscar cichlid is there, the angelfish is there, the Oranda is there, the flowerhorn is there. There's a second goldfish location there. The discus is there, the dwarf gourami, the first goldfish location, and the corridor is down there. So you can go around all of those areas, catch all of those fish. I very much expect that the Ranchu, for example, they're probably going to be really hard to catch, but they'll sell for quite a lot because they are like the highest EXP one to try and get. We can open angelfish now as well. Aren't they pretty? Corridor is not quite yet. But yeah, there's we managed to get as far as dwarf gourami. I didn't have enough money to get a tank open to have a look at the Coolie Loach. And then there's also all of these down this bottom row to have a look at as well. So if you would like to do that, then you can definitely hop into this. And I think probably going to be a good 6-7 hours, maybe 10 hours worth of like just trying to find all the different fish and open up all the fish tanks. But it's very chill. You could definitely do this while you had something else going on the other screen. Or if you just needed to feel a bit chilled out and you didn't need to make any big decisions, you just kind of dive around, catch your fish, sort out your fish tanks and things. But yeah, I would love to know a bit more about exactly what conditions are causing my fish to struggle. But what I think might really help with it is if I had more tanks and had smaller amounts of fish, because I'm keeping fish in there so that I can say like I've got one of every type of fish, and then maybe they will eventually breed to get the right ones or whatever. And then also if I get to the point where in my fish decks, for example, I know I've got all the discuses, I may well just sell then all the discuses and work on other types of fish, and then that'll be easier to keep them across, you know, keep them breeding across different tanks and not have so many of them crammed into one tank. And that might sort this breeding issue out a little bit as well. But, you know, there's several things you could try. I'm just trying to give you ideas just in case you come across this as well. But I decorated the tanks as well as I could. I put all the flowers that they needed in there. It's mostly due to fish number that they're struggling. And there's either not enough fish in there that are mature that don't already have a partner, or the fish tank is too cramped for them to try and breed, all that sort of thing. I think this is just, there's not enough extras to find a partner. So what I probably need to do is have more community tanks, and then have tanks that are specific for breeding as well, because there's probably fish in there that are just like, I can't find a mate. So that seems to be the issue, but definitely something you could sort out with more tanks. And definitely if you wanted to take a more focused approach, maybe just go for 1 or 2 types of fish at a time. Whereas I've now got discus, oranda, flowerhorn, and dwarf gourami all trying to be bred all at the same time. Maybe I would have been better off like trying to focus and finish the discus and then sell them all so I could use the tanks for other breedings. That probably would have been a bit better for me. But anyway, that's it for today's episode. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more things like this, please subscribe. I can let you know when videos are out. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.